So, back to some good old Dark Souls 3. And yeah, I started playing Dark Souls 3 again yesterday. And the reason, just as I got bored from Elden Ring. That's the whole reason. So what I will do now, and what I find very relaxing, is do a boss rush mod, where I just typed in several bosses in a config file, in a notepad file that I want to fight. You can also adjust like how many XP you get and in which order you do want to fight the bosses and all that stuff. And it always ends when you beat Lord of Cinder. Nice start here, didn't pay attention. So how this works is in the starting area you put up the mana flask and then you automatically get teleported to the first boss, and after that you use the homework bone. So why do I do this? First of all, because I find it relaxing, and it's a lot easier than Elden Ring, but also very enjoyable. You can fight bosses several times. So this was a no-hit, which honestly isn't too difficult. Yeah, you can fight them as often as you want. I think I did put in most bosses like 2 times, because when you fight them only 1 time, you have like more RNG. Okay. Small mistake here. You got it. So, if you make one mistake, you probably get into a stage that you're not used to, because normally it's almost like a scripted fight, because I knew exactly what to do, and so what happened there is basically what will never happen if I concentrate enough. But still, we managed to do it. Now, you can see you can use the homework bone, and I will give myself the level that I would have if I did fight the boss normally. And what I will do is I just crank up the endurance. Yeah, level 15 seems about right. This would be the level you had when you did fight Ward in the campaign. And also let's get some of these and some of these and these. So now I'm level 15 and my weapon will be +1, and yeah, that's... We will do 1 upgrade on the Estus Flask, which is not shown here on the UI on the left side, but it still works. Yeah, and then let's adjust. Okay, now we normally would only have 2 gold pine resins, but since I'm fighting Ward 2 times, I will just by like 4 or 5, so that I don't have to teleport back after the first fight. So now we have a setup that is exactly how we would fight Ward in campaign. So this is the first real boss of Dark Souls, and of Dark Souls 3 in the campaign. And honestly, it's not difficult. I mostly do it no hit. Like, stay on his ass. Or on his belly. Now after some time, you use the gold pine resin. And now he will face transition. 1, 2, and sometimes 3. Yeah. And now we finish him off. So I think that also was no hit. Yeah, actually 2 would have been enough. I would have 2 gold pine resins in the campaign at this point, but as you can see, only 1 is needed. And you can save the next one for the Abyss Watchers. So I don't know. This was close time, right? So now the phase transition. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So some people tell me they think Ward is like the same difficulty as Margit in Elden Ring, which is 100% not true. Margit is completely different in terms of difficulty, like 5 to 10 times more difficult. But in Elden Ring you can use NPCs and also spirit summons, which probably makes the fight maybe about the same difficulty, I don't know. So now for Abyss Watchers we want some health and go to level 30, which is what we would have, and also let's get a bit more of these stuff which we will not use yet, but just for later. No, not this one, but this one. So we won't parry the Abyss Watchers, but I will use the shield later for Pontiff. So level 3 for the weapon. Yeah, and let's burn one more undead shard, and then we are at the same exactly the same stats and everything. Oh, I forget the rings. So this one we would have, and also the blue one, and this one we would have for later. And this one is you get this, I don't know, this one. You use this, I think, before Dancer. Okay, these 2 rings is what we would have. So now we have our complete setup. That would be exactly the same as what we would have in the campaign, and we can fight the Abyss Watchers. The Abyss Watchers is a fight I really enjoyed, and yeah, I have to tell you, I've not played this game regularly for 2.5 years. So I just played yesterday a bit and today, and that's it. Before that, more than 2 years of break. Okay, I missed this one. Normally this would be a good opportunity. And now we have to go away since the second guy will show up shortly. And here he is. So I maybe I kill him first. And now I can look at the other guy again, who fights my red friend, and the red friend basically always loses. Slight misjudge of the roll timing here. But nothing too dramatic. Like, this fight is basically all about backstepping, and now we already go to the next phase. And in the next phase there are a few attacks you can punish pretty easily. And again, it's all about backstabbing. So we wanna bait a jump. Now jump. No, he doesn't. So too late. Yeah. So here you can just walk, do some spacing, like walk back and then walk in again, and that's when you catch him on the fire slide attack. So now please jump, yeah. And here you jump basically over his last attack and use the stagger afterwards. Yeah, and you can just repeat it. And the fight is almost done. Yeah, so you can see even like the Abyss Watchers, where some people think it's kind of a hard fight. It's not a hard fight, just some simple 1 or 2 step methods that basically solve the complete fight. And now let's do it again to see that it was no fluke. So the second guy spawns based on hit points missing, so he will spawn now. Yeah. So we can try to keep it like this way, or we can try to kill the annoying guy, which we did, and now I think, I don't know, there should be my friend spawning. And now these two fight. And there's also friendly damage, so have to be kinda careful here. And of course my friend gets wrecked. But what's not good is the timing on this, because now there are two again. Yeah, I managed to get the iframe. But then we were too close. So let's see. Now our red-eyed friend fair. Yeah, pretty good. Phase 2 now. And we probably want to bait a jump attack first, which we managed to do. And another jump attack, good RNG. Okay. And another jump attack, but we got kinda stamina. Stamina problems. And again. So we need a bit better stamina management here. Yeah, but you can see it still was not too difficult. And now I think we do fight the Crystal Sage, which is a fight I don't enjoy too much. It's heavy RNG, so sometimes it's super easy, sometimes it's not. What I will do here is level up to 35 and weapon will get +2, additional +2. Oh, we need one more stone. Stone. Let's buy some more for later. +5 and some fire resin. And maybe also more of these that we will use later. So I think we're set. And as I said, this fight could be very easy, or it could go very wrong. It's mainly RNG how in the second phase the blue guys spawn. What? Okay, this was bugged. So he should transition when he is half health point, but for some reason he couldn't. I don't know. So Dark Souls 3 is not bug free either. He just skipped the second phase and stayed in the first phase. I don't know. Actually not what should happen. So the game glitched out. But now we're fighting another guy. Well, 55 seems good. 55 and +6. And now we can also infuse the sharp gem. +6. Infuse sharp gem. So as you can see, we do more damage now. And that's because we have enough dex to make it worth. Yeah, and this is actually the only fight no, not the only fight, but one of the fights I will parry. And as I said, some ring rust. 2.5 years not playing this, so I'm not sure I will hit all the parries. They're not difficult to hit. But it's still possible after such a long time that I'm not crisp on the timing. So here, 12 o'clock. Yeah, we did hit it, which is nice. And then just stand before him. Yeah. And again we did hit it, which is also nice. 1, 2, 3, go in. And then finish him off. Yeah, no hit even. I don't know if I have to do this fight 2 times. And I also noticed that I made a mistake, because now I can do the rings. Oh. So I only have the pontified 1 time, so I will have to upgrade for dancer. Maybe +6 is enough, I don't know. I could have +7 before dancer, but I will use like this. Let's do the maximum. And I also, after the pontified, you get this ring. Should we upgrade to +7 for dancer? Like, to have the absolute maximum best setup you can have? Like, now I have the best setup possible for dancer. If you play the campaign, maybe the level is a bit low, but other than that, it's like the best setup.
Very well, then.
Let's go level 60. So, okay.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So maybe this now will be a bit too easy, but if you did play the campaign and collect everything, it's a straight path. It's not like you have to search a lot for things, and did normal leveling and normal upgrade and all. You would end up like this. So let's see how we do. Stay on the right leg. It's basically the only thing you have to do. And I frame the hand. And already next phase. Yeah. Yeah, now we even had so much damage that it skipped the rotation phase, because we staggered her out of it, so she never transitioned into phase 2. But well, let's do it again and give her a bit more chance. Now she will do this. not a lot more difficult either. So we played it a bit risky when we walked without dodging behind her spins, but so one hit we could avoid. Okay, now this fight, Dragon Slayer armor. I was very good at this in the past, but it's a long time and I can't remember how to do it, to be honest. I think this is a nice level for it. And also the weapon would be +8, and we would use the gold pine. So +8 is fine. Now we have a good setup for the Dragon Slayer armor. That is the same as we would have if we played in campaign. So there's a nice strategy in the beginning that you can see me doing in old fights, like almost 3 years ago. But I don't remember how to do it. It's like when you... I can try it, but I'm not sure if I can do it. It's like you go here, and then you go back a bit, and then you sprint around, and I completely butchered it. And I jumped too early. Hello, Elden Ring. Because I get used from Elden Ring to jump really early into things. Fuck. All this stuff. Yeah, and we did it first try. Some minor problems. And of course we completely butchered the beginning, because I don't remember how to do it. It's like you have a special path, like a bit backward, then forward into him, and then around him. And it looks really cool. It's like, I don't know. Pretty good fight so far. Okay. Yeah. So except for the blob. Again, a good fight. 0 death so far. And yeah, considering how long we didn't do this, this is pretty nice. Now, yeah. This one. So I remember this being a lot of fun. But I'm also not 100% sure. On how the timings was. But it seems good, so hopefully he does not transition into the second phase yet. But if he does, yeah, he transitions then. Okay. So we got hit because we rebuffed. So some ring rust here, but again we didn't die. And we can do it again and show better parries this time. So we will do the normal riposte here. This was close. And we will not heal now, because we know the timing is not good enough. Yes. But now I think we can heal. Yeah. And we almost got it. And this should be it. Yeah, this was even no hit. Or was it no hit? I don't know. No, I think it was not no hit. I got hit one time. So now we get to the almost the final boss. And this one could be a tricky one. Okay, this should be enough for this boss. And one more. One more level. Level 9 weapon now. Miscalculation. We can also use the one we need after for the Cinderfight. So level 9 it is, and level 10 it will be for Cinder. Cinder, not Cinder. And we will also burn some more undead bone shards. Okay. So this is our setup for the Twin Prince. I think we can get a few more levels. Level 80, 83 would be okay, or 82. Also, let's see, do we have the rings on? Yeah, we do. Everything fine. Could get a few more resins. And now let's see, I think this is the first time we're really in danger of dying. This fight is not too difficult, to be honest, but here's the big but. You'd easily die if you make a mistake. So, first thing is to relax, so he doesn't teleport, and then approach him when he's close enough. Like now. And then be very patient. Yeah. What? I pressed the heal button, but it didn't work. Okay, now it's... Okay, we're back. I rolled again. I don't know, for this one attack, okay. I rolled this, but he didn't care. Not the best fight he had so far. Okay, this time. Okay.
Dear brother.
Okay, first tried it. Some problems, but still we didn't die.
You remain.
Could have done some things a bit better. But the one attack where he teleports and then slams from above is kinda really hard to dodge. And now Cinder. And Cinder is a lot of RNG. It could be very easy or it could be very hard, and depends on a lot of things. Probably for me, Cinder is one of the... I already bought this. One of the most RNG fights. Like, he could be super easy, he could be super hard. He has so many different moves, and depending on what he does, this fight could be either a nightmare, or it could be actually not too hard. Yeah, let's like 94 would be good, and plus 10 weapon. Yeah. And also enough gold pine resins. So let's go. So I don't know how this will end. I will probably get hit a lot. Okay. So when I Damn, now I have to... rebuff. This step, it always gets me. I can't. What? I don't have a weapon anymore? Okay. Okay, no, this is the attack where you just like die. But honestly, it was bullshit. I think we don't have anything to heal anymore. But we also finished Thunder first try. But we used all of our Estus flasks. And had a problem that we tried to fight him out-weaponed. Which didn't help. So yeah, that's that. No death. And for 2.5 years not playing this game, this was pretty good.